Maintaining brain health becomes an even greater priority as we age. Who doesn't want to preserve their memory, quick thinking, and mental clarity for many years to come? But what few people know is that some foods can be sabotaging these goals. While many focus on mental exercises, what we put on our plates can be directly affecting brain function, especially after the age of 50. In today's video, we'll reveal the 10 foods you should avoid to ensure your mind continues to function at full speed. Now imagine that you are taking care of your diet, always looking for the best for your health. But without realizing it, you may be consuming something that directly harms your brain. Mercury is a heavy metal that is present in certain types of fish, such as tuna, swordfish, and shark. Although these fish are rich in protein and omega-3, which are important for health, the problem arises with the amount of mercury they may contain. This metal, when consumed in large quantities, accumulates in the body over time, and the brain is one of the most sensitive parts. Excess mercury can cause a variety of problems, such as memory loss, difficulty concentrating, and even mental confusion. To protect your brain, especially after the age of 50, it is essential to make safer choices when it comes to fish. Instead of regularly consuming fish that are high in mercury, such as tuna or swordfish, you can opt for safer alternatives. Fish such as salmon, sardines, and tilapia are equally nutritious, rich in omega-3s, and most importantly, have much lower levels of mercury. These small changes to your diet can have a big impact on your brain health in the long term. Remember that being careful about what you put on your plate today can ensure a healthier and more agile mind in the future. Vegetable oils are a staple in many kitchens and recipes. Corn, soybean, and canola oils are among the most commonly used in preparing everyday meals. But what few people know is that, although these oils are common, they may not be the best friends for your brain health. These oils are rich in omega-6 fatty acids, which, in small quantities, are necessary for the body. The problem begins when omega-6 consumption is excessive. When ingested in large quantities, it can promote inflammation in the body, including in the brain. This brain inflammation is associated with memory decline and an increased risk of neurodegenerative diseases, such as Alzheimer's. To protect your brain, it is important to avoid the constant use of these oils and opt for healthier alternatives. Extra virgin olive oil and avocado oil, for example, are rich in good fats, such as omega-3, which help reduce inflammation in the body and keep the brain functioning optimally. Small changes in food preparation, such as swapping traditional cooking oil for healthier options, may seem simple, but they can make a big difference in preserving your mental health in the long term. By reducing your consumption of vegetable oils rich in omega-6, you will be taking an important step towards keeping your mind sharper and protected against the effects of aging. Potatoes are one of the most consumed foods in the world and are undoubtedly present on many tables around the globe. But there is a detail that few people know about that can turn a common food into a danger to your brain health. Green spots on potatoes. These spots appear when potatoes are exposed to light for too long and indicate the presence of a toxic substance called solanine. This toxin is a natural defense mechanism of the plant, but for us, it can be dangerous. When consumed in large quantities, solanine can affect the nervous system, causing symptoms such as headaches, nausea, mental confusion, and, in more severe cases, even seizures. The greatest risk is to the brain, as solanine directly interferes with communication between nerve cells, impairing cognitive functions. Although a slightly greenish potato may not seem like a big threat, frequent consumption or consumption in large quantities can accumulate this toxin in the body and affect mental health. So how can you avoid this risk? First, it's important to pay attention to the potatoes you buy and store. If you notice that they're starting to turn green, discard them or at least cut off the green part before cooking them. Also, store your potatoes in a cool, dark place away from light to prevent them from developing solanine. These simple precautions can make a big difference. The brain is one of the most sensitive parts of the body, and maintaining a diet that protects it is essential, especially as we age. So, be careful about what you put on your plate, and whenever you eat potatoes, make sure they're in good condition. This basic precaution can prevent many problems in the future and ensure that your mind continues to function clearly. Iron is an essential mineral for our bodies, playing a crucial role in transporting oxygen in the blood and in the functioning of several vital functions. But like everything in life, too much of it can be harmful, especially for brain health. Many processed foods found on supermarket shelves are fortified with iron, which means they get an extra dose of this mineral. While this may seem like a bonus, it can actually pose a silent danger. The problem with excess iron is that it is not easily eliminated by the body. Over time, this excess iron can build up, especially in the brain, and cause damage. Excess iron generates free radicals, unstable molecules that attack healthy cells, including neurons. This increases the risk of neurodegenerative diseases, such as Alzheimer's and Parkinson's, as well as impairing memory and reasoning. So while iron is necessary in adequate amounts, it's important to be careful about overconsumption, especially if you already eat fortified foods or take iron supplements without medical need. One way to reduce your risk is to opt for fresh, less processed foods. Additionally, if you need to take supplements, it's essential to consult your doctor to ensure you're getting the right amount. Small changes to the way you eat can help preserve brain health. By controlling your excess iron intake, you'll be protecting your cognitive functions and ensuring a healthier, more agile mind as you age. Maintaining brain health isn't just about doing mental exercises or staying physically active. What we put on our plates plays a key role in protecting our cognitive functions, especially as we age. As we've seen throughout this video, foods high in mercury, vegetable oils with excess omega-6, potatoes with green spots, and foods fortified with too much iron can all be real traps for your brain. The good news is that with small changes to our diet, we can reduce these risks and ensure that our minds remain sharp and healthy. Replacing tuna with salmon, opting for olive oil instead of corn oil, paying attention to the potatoes we eat, and avoiding excesses in fortified foods are simple but powerful steps. Remember, your diet today can determine the health of your brain tomorrow. So, be more selective about what you eat and protect your mental health. By taking care of what goes on your plate, you are investing in a more lucid, productive, and happy future. If you like this content, don't forget to leave a comment and share it with anyone you think could benefit from these tips. See you in the next video, always striving for health and progress. See you then.